Quiet start to the week. Monday was pretty quiet. We got a trade out in the premium group. America's asleep today. They're on holiday, so really is no volume in the market. We had a plus 15 come out of one of a legacy trade from the previous week. And let's jump straight into it. So we have this beautiful setup on USD CAD. We know where we are. We're in the bus stop, airport, whatever, waiting for a lift higher. So you've got to catch that lift and you're waiting for the market to send out a hook to get involved. However, you don't want to get foul hooked. What I can anticipate here is the market's given us a 1, consolidate, 2, consolidate, and it's actually given us 3 green candles. But what I'm seeing there is 2 of them are outside of that consolidation block. Excuse me. What's it alerted me to? Euro AUD. Okay, interesting. I'll have a look. So we're expecting higher prices here. We can see the pattern in its glory, first zone, second zone, and we expect third higher. It really is as easy as that. However, it's as easy as that. You can buy it here and get stopped out down to here. You need to rule out the scenarios. This is definitely 1, 2, 3 up on a very small time frame. I don't believe this is anchored. Look, we anchor, like to anchor. Price likes to anchor. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's see, we've got harmonics falling into place, so we know we're in the turn and we're in this already. CHF JPY, you can see the 1-2 cycle and we've completed this third push up, so it would be a fool to be buying, pass. NZD CHF, NZD JPY, sorry, this is the one we sent today as a signal. We haven't had anything out of it at all, actually. We're at entry at the minute, but just keeping things really simple. If you can think back to that first chart I posted of what was it, USD CHF, you'll get an idea that where we are in these cycles and what we're expecting next. So we have already seen, okay, so it's not gonna copy. Yes, it's copied. So what we see here is it's all about context of trading, knowing where you are. So if you know you're in 1, then you can expect 2 to be given. If you know you're in 2, you can expect 3 to be given. And we're just simply jumping on high highs and high lows on smaller time frames here. So we know the market's trending, high highs and high lows. 1, 2, 3, consolidate. 1, 2, we're waiting for that third. That's why we're in. If we look a bit closer here, we can see this internal structure is broken. That's a 1, and then you've got 1, 2 within 2. So we're expecting push 3 of 2. Hope you can make sense of that. EuroCAD, I was looking at this today to get involved with, but I just don't like the way we're at highs without breaking out. Nice curving structure. This is a last serious lower high. We're sort of working it within the wick at the minute, not getting caught up in that pass. AUD JPY, pattern to me is complete. We're in the peak. We did have a Gartley entry on it short. Not even sure where it's trading at 97. AX, A, B, C, D, or we've got one more push up because we are, remember the cycle, this is 1, this is 2, all of this is 2. To me, it looks like higher, much like MZD, JPY, start to make high, 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 low, high, 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 low within this second tier. Or it could be the first tier because this is the W. Super interesting stuff. Either way, it's a long, in my eye, counter trend. GBP CHF, so we have the 3 harmonic on GBP CHF. Let me just jot that down. 3 harmonic, GC. What was notable about AJ? AJ is, looks long. Okay, so GBP CHF, we have the 3 harmonic and it's kicking higher, 108.93. We're up 100 pips on this already. We caught this down here. Really nice stuff. If we zoom out a little bit, see the context of where we are. We've got 1, 2 down to 3. Then this is 1 up, but we really did push against the trend here coming off. Whether this is true or not, I don't know, but I'm using the 1, 2, 3 harmonic to bring me into that zone next. AUD, NZD, having a last little grab at the life ring. To me, this is lower. It's completely given nothing away. Look at the EMAs, they're sideways. The market's compressing between these highs, lower highs, these lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, lower highs. It looks like it's setting up for a beautiful Gartley that will be lethal to take, but ultimately, got to take what you can see. For now, pass. USD CHF, we can see the 2 cycles lower. We can see internally 1, 2, 3. 3 makes 1. This is push 1 of level 3. Is it complete? I don't know. It's trading around the previous peak low. And if you have a look at this carefully, you've got a let's have a look. You've got an A, B equals C, D pattern here, and then you've got an A, B equals C, D. At the same time, this A, B equals C, D as well. So there's lots of harmonic in this chart, calling a turn in price expected. We're long already. Is there anything given to us nice and easily? This is really inviting, by the way. This whole shelf, I like to call it, it's very much a shelf, double bottom and a shelf, and then we're looking for longs, and it's giving some little clues, certainly little clues, high highs and high lows on the smaller time frame. I want to see a bit more development of that structure. I want to see it clearly on a larger time frame, and I can't see it yet. I can see one across, 2 up and 2 across. Yeah, nearly. There's no harm jumping in later. Enter DUSD. To plan to a degree, 1, 2, giving the third. Have a look at last night's video. 1, 2, 3 up. We're going to expect it to retest the high. This is ultimately highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower low, equal high. 1, 2, 3 up. Expect price to come down a little bit. Really interesting pattern. Pass. CAD JPY is a peak. USD JPY is a peak. Pass. CAD CHF are expecting longs. Huge ABCD pattern that dates back, goodness me, about 4 or 5 years completed. Huge interest down here. Look at this, 1, 2, 3 to the low. Pattern's complete. The pattern is getting very tired to the downside. You must take advantage of that. But I'm not trading this. This is nothing. This is just a level of consolidation. And we have a 1, 2, and to me, that's not a double bottom or showing any sign of a double bottom to pass. GBP AUD, look at yesterday's video. This is a second cycle higher. I don't like trading it because of the amount of pips it moves. It can blast your stop loss and you can't really get a proper placement. You've got a lower high at the moment, so we'll pass until that's changed. GBP USD struggling up here, dragging people into longs up at the 3/4 mark of the previous swing high, high, low. Internal high, we need to anchor high highs, high lows, lots of little ones, high high, high low, high high, high low. Now for me, I'm not seeing much there, so I'm not going to invent it. Pass. Euro AUD on the march. Absolutely love this particular pair. It's a bandit, brilliant thing. I mean, this is a higher low in level 2 consolidation, expecting higher prices with a Gartley entry, and so far you've had 1, 2, 3. This could give us a 1, 2, 3 up even more. If I look at the, let me have a look at the 30 minutes. This was impossible to get hold of, by the way. This was impossible to get hold of. You know, we broke here. This is a push, so it's a really annoying. You've got push 1, and you've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 to make 2, and then it looks like you've got 1, 2, 3 to make 3 to the high at this point, so the trade's overpass. Euro CHF making moves higher. We're long this. This is a generational long. Level 1, level 2, 1, 2, 3 to the low, expecting higher prices. There's also harmonic patterns involved there. AUD CAD expecting higher prices here as well. I really like the way this is positioned. I can see 1, 2, expecting a third to the 800, looking for an entry. This could be a really good candidate for us. At the moment, we are creating that. We're creating that sort of structure. We're in the middle of a zone at the minute. And there's nothing there for us, so pass. Euro GBP, lows of the second zone, pass. Gold, looking like it wants to leave the area, the second zone of consolidation. Not got my goggles on to see an entry there. This is one that we missed. This is really nice on AUD USD, much like NZD USD, showing lower prices now. See cycle 1, can see cycle 2, know it needs to give 3. We're looking for a break of structure. It's not giving us a break of structure yet, so we're not getting sucked in. This is nice, 1, 2, and it's into the third. At the minute, it looks like it's done a variation, 1, consolidate, 2, consolidate, and a 3. Nice order block down here. We'll see how that goes. GBP JPY, this looks like a peak to me with 2 consolidations in the middle pass. Euro NZD making the move like Euro AUD. Euro USD, this is a higher low point, also interesting, also having a look here. 1, 2, look, 1, 2, 3 to the high. It's one to keep an eye on. Euro JPY is another one to keep an eye on. This is one that I really like to get short on. This is also going up in the short term. We've got a 1 and we've got a 2. You don't get much clearer than that. That's 2 weeks of rise. In line, actually, it's counter trend to the market maker. The market maker's short. And what we can see is 1, 2. And just continuing to push. I do expect a new high to be made on this one. So there we have it. AUD CHF. Hammering around at the lows here. We got plus 15 on this earlier on, nothing more to cheer about, and that's all for tonight. So thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe, and I thought I'd add it in here at the end of this video on my personal side of things, because obviously this is regulated signals. On my personal side, if anyone's interested in checking out some of my content, you know, I post some of these videos, market update videos, and some individual harmonic pattern videos as well. So well worth a check out, and that's at Melons Trade on YouTube. So thanks for watching and all the best. Cheers.